Hey, welcome, man.
Hey, what's going on?
Time for the interview, right?
Right, I'm here for the interview.
Alright, okay, thanks, man.
Oh, thank you. All right, let's get started. My name is Bernardo Diaz, and today I'm here to conduct an interview with you. And I will then show this interview to different students to give them a better insight into career path. So I take it you're a pharmacist, correct? Yeah. All right, so today I'll be asking you a few questions about pharmacy.
Alright, let's get into it.
All right, so question number one. What do you think is the most important aspect of pharmacy from a business perspective?
Well, with pharmacy, you really want to keep the customers in a way where they will come back more and more. And the way to do that is by being really nice to them. You know, even though it's like something where you don't really have to be too nice, you just, while you're handing them medicine, really, just the fact that you do that, maybe they'll prefer you over other pharmacists or like other pharmacy locations. I've personally had many experiences where if I'm nice to a customer or if like we show gratitude, they come back, you know, and they really get close to you, and it's less than a job and more of just like an opportunity.
All right, so question number three. What was the worst situation you've ever been in?
To be honest, this is terrible. No, I'm just kidding. Really, honestly, like there's this one time at the pharmacy where this guy was trying to steal. He came and he started asking like about prescription medicine, and we're like, do you have like any doctor's notes or something like that? He's like, no. So we were already on edge, and then he like tries sneaking into the back, and then we like called him out, and some civilian comes by. Okay, he tackles him on the floor, and some random guy comes and he just gets involved, and it was a mess. The police came, and it was, all the customers there probably never ever will return, and that was like, it was bad for the business, it was bad for us, and it was just weird for me. Like, I just want to go to work and have a normal day.
Question number four. Is it easy obtaining a job as a pharmacist after qualifications have been made?
See, after obtaining the level that pharmacists need to in their studies and everything, it really isn't that easy, because pharmacy is one of those jobs where people don't leave. Once you're a pharmacist, you plan to do that for your life. Some people may complain, oh, the hours are this and that, you stand a lot. It's really not that difficult of a job considering the pay you make. And a lot of people, like people in my family, from experience, and the workers I work with, a lot of them, they've been there for years and they don't leave. So you're diving into a market where the workers are pretty much set, and they have a specific term, and for you to jump in and be a part of that term, for one, it grants you a job that you're basically set for. So to actually get into the business, actually to get into pharmacy, get a job right off the bat, you probably have to work your way up, regardless of how much knowledge you have or skills and all that. Want some water?
Why, yes, I would.
I got you, yeah.
This is going so good.
Okay. Here's that water.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yep.
I was so parched on the way over here.
Yeah, that's some quality water too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, last and final question. Question number 5. Would you recommend aiming to get a starting job as a pharmacist lead or superior?
Okay, so this is like the previous question, and it depends on the type of person you are. Me personally, I value a lot of family time, and I'm not really in a need for money. I do make a fairly decent income. I'm a certified pharmacist, but the reason I'm able to have flexible hours and still continue my hobbies and everything is because I worked up to that level. So being there for a long time, being consistent, you get a lot of rewards for that. Versus if you have the qualifications and you want to jump in right away, it's going to take a long time for you to have those flexibilities, even though if you start out in a really high position. And it just depends. Like if you start out, I would recommend, if you don't have like a big family, you don't have many hobbies that you take as a responsibility or something, I would recommend that you start out high, because then if you have a lot of experience while you're high up, then you will have the rewards much earlier versus if you had to build your way up. But if you're like me, I recommend you start from the bottom and you work up.
started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah,
Thank you
okay.
so much, Mr. Pasha, for this interview.
Yeah, no problem.
And thank you for watching beautiful people in the other side of the screen.
Hey, thanks again for your visit, man.
No problem, no problem.
Yeah.
It was nice talking to you.
Thanks, yeah.
Thank you, TV people.
Okay, now let's get him out of here. Now let's go.